Hugpong coalition looms. Hugpong coalition looms. Trillanes claim old news, says Palace. Cusi spurns Pacman bust and scram act. Duterte honors crash victims. Carpio says read bank our energy future. Delta strain sparks pandemic resurgence in Russia. Pacquiao-Spence 4 belts online. Emong continues to slow down. Good morning. I am Sandy Locos and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Tuesday, July 6, and now the news. Only the announcement of her candidacy is awaited, but 5 major political parties were claimed to have submitted to a coalition with Hugpong ng Pagbabago, that is to become Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte's vehicle for her probable presidential bid. Duterte had asked her party mates until October, the same month of the filing of candidacy, before she makes a decision whether to spearhead the HNP ticket for the May 2022 national elections. Even before her decision, the leading political parties Lakas CMD, National Unity Party, Nationalista Party, Puwersa ng Masang Pilipino, and People's Reform Party have signified their interest to join the HNP coalition. Such event would make the HNP the biggest political force in next year's polls, but it would also rock the other political formation as Duterte's candidacy is expected to magnetize the other leading political figures. Duterte has been leading the various surveys the past few months despite her father's repeated pronouncement that he does not like his daughter to seek the highest office. Malacanang and Senator Bongo on Monday shrug off former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV's threat that he will file a case against President Rodrigo Duterte and the lawmaker for allegedly committing plunder. Presidential spokesperson Secretary Harry Roque said Trillanes' allegation was old news, noting that the former lawmaker merely reiterated his questions on the 6.6 billion peso worth of government contracts that were awarded to the firms owned by Senator Bongo's father and half-brother. Roque also slammed Trillanes for supposedly accusing Duterte and Go of plunder even without evidence, other than the reports from the Philippine Center of Investigative Journalism and online news site Rappler. Roque was reacting to the video posted by Trillanes on social media where the former lawmaker cited documents from the Department of Trade and the Commission on Audit showing that the construction firms of Go's father and half-brother acquired hundreds of government projects. In the video, Trillanes bared that he would file a case against the two after Duterte steps down from Malacanang, saying he was sure that the president will use his power to block the charges against them if he files them now. He fired a dud, then took off. That was how Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi described Senator Manny Pacquiao's accusation before his quick departure for the United States, following a short media conference on Saturday that the Octuple World Boxing Champion attended expectedly late. Pacquiao's hastily called conference was delayed by 2 hours, but he took his sweet time to accuse the Department of Energy of committing corruption in the establishment of the independent electricity market operator which operates the wholesale electricity spot market. In a statement on Monday, Cusi slammed the sportsman politician for his defamatory statement against the DOE as well as other government agencies. Pacquiao received another whammy from Cusi for taking off to do his job abroad and get paid millions of dollars after throwing his accusations. Cusi's statement was an obvious dig at Pacquiao, who left for Las Vegas, Nevada on Saturday after his media conference. He is set to fight Spence on August 21 at the T-Mobile Arena. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Manong Joe po!
At Ate Maita.
Matapos ang magkasunod na buwang pagbaba, bagyang tumaas ang overall electricity rates ng halos 9 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong buwan. At paalala lang po, maging energy efficient po tayo.
Lalo pag mainit. Dahil mas hirap ang appliances at mas makonsumo. Buti may bright ideas tayo na based sa Meralco Power Lab tests. Engineer Alfred?
Alam nyo ba, ang lumang aircon, mas mataas ang konsumo. Up to 682 pesos ang dagdag kada buwan kumpara sa bago. Mas energy efficient kasi ang technology ng bagong aircons. At kung inverter, pwedeng lampas 1,000 pesos ang savings per month. Piliin din yung may horsepower na sakto sa laki ng kwarto. Kung hindi, halos 1,000 ang extra gastos buwan-buwan.
Sundan ang tips na to. And visit our website para
You have the power this summer!
A sorrowful President Rodrigo Duterte on Monday honored 49 soldiers who died in a plane crash in Sulu, pledging to grant more benefits for military personnel before he bows out of office in June 2022. Duterte flew to the Naval Forces for Western Mindanao in Zamboanga City to pay homage to the soldiers who perished in the fiery crash of a C-130 military plane in Patikul on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. He conferred the Order of Lapu-Lapu with the rank of Kalasag to the fallen soldiers, most of whom were new graduates from military training. They were supposed to bolster the battalion deployed in Sulu to fight the Abu Sayyaf, a jihadi group involved in kidnap for ransom operations, bomb attacks, and piracy. Duterte added he'd allocate more funds for soldiers and their families in case the former die while in line of duty. The latest death toll climbed to 52. Of the number, 49 were soldiers and 3 were civilians. The crash also left 47 military personnel and 3 others injured. With the impending depletion of natural gas reserve in Malampaya, retired Supreme Court Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio has warned of a more expensive power rates should the Philippines lose possession of the West Philippine Sea. Carpio, one of the leading figures in the country's arbitral win over Beijing at the Hague-based court, said experts predict that the gas field supplying 40% of the energy requirement in northern Luzon is expected to run dry by 2027 and may cause power issues, including daily rotational brownouts of up to 14 hours. The Malampaya gas field situated offshore Palawan provides 20% of the country's energy supply. In May, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian said an estimate of 858,834 million standard cubic feet remaining in the gas field would be completely exhausted by the first quarter of 2027. Reed Bank, a territory located off the west coast of Palawan, is expected to replace it as the country's energy resource, but the territorial dispute between the Philippines and China is preventing companies from conducting oil explorations in the research-rich waters. A new report by the United States Energy Information Administration said that Reed Bank could be holding 5.4 billion barrels of oil and 51.1 trillion cubic feet of natural gas. Russia has counted more than 25,000 new daily infections after a week of record death tolls as the highly contagious Delta variant propels a global resurgence of the pandemic. The coronavirus has killed nearly 4 million people worldwide, forcing numerous nations to impose restrictions over a year after the outbreak of the pandemic. Moscow has so far ruled out a new lockdown, but Sunday's 25,142 infections were the biggest figure since January 2. Record virus deaths were registered 5 days in a row, rising to 697 on Saturday, before dropping to 663 for Sunday. Widespread skepticism and a sluggish rollout have seen only 16% of Russia's 146 million people vaccinated. President Vladimir Putin is urging Russians to get vaccinated and listen to experts rather than rumors. We will be back. Stay with us.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it to centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all. Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
In sports, Manny Pacquiao stands to become a four-belt welterweight holder by the time the mushroom cloud dissipates on August 21 in Las Vegas. That is because aside from Errol Spence, World Boxing Council and International Boxing Federation straps also expected to be on the line at T-Mobile Arena are Pacquiao's soon-to-be installed World Boxing Association and even the Ring Magazine's titles. Upon Pacquiao's arrival at home in Los Angeles, a bigwig from the Venezuela-based WBA paid homage to the Filipino 8th Division champion yesterday, a sign that the governing body will soon give back its version of the 147-pound crown to the rightful owner. Last January, the WBA took the title away from Pacquiao owing to inactivity. Not even the explanation that Pacquiao was unable to fight because of the coronavirus pandemic could convince the WA big bosses. But realizing the magnitude of the Pacquiao-Spence slugfest, the WBA has decided to vote on the title's fate anytime soon. Weather Bureau Pag-asa on Tuesday said that tropical depression Emong continues to slow down and is currently over the sea off the southern tip of Taiwan. According to Pag-asa, as of 4 a.m. today, Emong was estimated at 165 kilometers northwest of Itbayat, Batanes. It has maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 70 kilometers per hour and is currently moving northwestward at 25 kilometers per hour. Emong is expected to Philippine area of responsibility this morning. It is forecast to maintain its strength until it makes landfall over the coast of Fujian or Guangdong country in southeastern China this morning or afternoon. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition on Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Torcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, the Department of Tourism, Araneta Center, and Alan Lin, Council Member of Overseas Community Affairs, Republic of China. Again, this is Sandy Lucas and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.